Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing.
Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 260 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. Thank you guys for always hanging out with me. I love that we get to connect every week like we do. And I love being part of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle community. It's all about making us better and keeping us optimal. Because we're beautifully designed. I mean, we have the ability to heal after horrific accidents. We could have a traumatic brain injury and our brain will literally rewire to heal itself. I mean, I've seen it personally on a before and after scan of my older sister that had a stroke. I talked about her story in episode 259. If you haven't listened to it, go check it out. But literally her brain rewired itself around the damaged part so that she was able to talk again and walk again. And that wouldn't have happened had she just given up. She made the difference. It wasn't going to happen on its own. And that's what we have to remember. Our bodies are miraculous in how they're designed, but our decisions are what predict how our lives are shaped, how our bodies are shaped, and how our brains are shaped. She gave her body the ability to heal. The ability's there. Whether or not we use it, that's up to us. Because we're resilient. I mean, I'm so resilient, and you are too. We just have to remember that because there are a lot of things around life that are the opportunity to make life easy right now. I mean, we want and expect everything to be easy, but just because there's things to make it easy, it doesn't mean that's what's best for us. Like fast food, that makes things easy. But is that really what's best? I mean, the comforts of life can make us kind of soft, but it doesn't mean we lose the ability to be strong. The food we eat can make us heavy and tired, but it doesn't mean we lose the ability to feel healthy or be healthy. The stuff we've been told or our whole lives or the things we read or listen, that can fill our brains with negativity, but it doesn't mean we lose the ability to think positively. We make decisions every single day that decide our future. And by our future, it could mean later that afternoon. We've been enjoying the week on the beach. It's Water Sound. I don't know if you know where that is in Florida, but it is a lovely place. So we get our chairs and our beach bags and our coolers and we head to the beach. And now I know that if I drink water and I wear my hat and a sun shirt and be careful to get in the shade of the umbrella as much as possible, I know I'm going to feel good in the afternoon. On the other hand, if I drink those little sparkling tequila drinks I like and I don't wear a hat and I just kind of roast in the sun, I know I'm going to feel tired later and I want to sleep by early afternoon. And then at night, my sunburn will have me feeling hot and uncomfortable. Now, there's nothing wrong with either scenario. I'm on vacation. I can do what I want. It's just that I get to predict the way I'm going to feel by what I decide to do in the morning. You know, just because the tequila drinks are there doesn't mean I have to drink them. Now, I did a couple days, but I felt tired in the afternoon when I did that. So we get to predict the future by what we do in the morning even. Now, usually for me, the instant gratification decisions are the ones that have me wishing I hadn't done it. But small, seemingly inconsequential decisions affect us all day, every day. And do I make my bed? Do I work out? Do I eat carbs and sugar for breakfast? Do I read or watch the news? We've come to a point in society where instant gratification is everywhere. And so we expect things to happen quickly, and if they don't, then we're on to the next thing where we can get some instant gratification. Now, my parents are 72 and 70, and just before COVID, they joined this gym. To get in shape, they felt like they needed to get a little healthier. Well, they live in a country, and so there aren't sidewalks, so walking on the street's kind of dangerous. So that's why they joined the gym. Well, the gym offered an entrance test to where they could see where they were physically, and then they'll retest in a couple of months to see their progress. Well, my dad said when they started, they could barely do any of the things on the entrance test. But after a couple months when they took the test again, they were shocked at how far they had come. They hadn't even realized how much better they were getting every day because it was incremental. But when you add it all together, it's a huge difference. I mean, this same thing goes for everything we do in life. Every decision we make is affecting our future, whether that's how you're going to feel this afternoon or how you're going to perform in 2 months after working out. And we're getting addicted to instant gratification, though. And that's why you see these fad diets where you lose 10 pounds in a week. These are not designed to be sustainable. And there's nothing wrong with using them as a kickstart, but try maybe incorporating incremental changes that are sustainable, like maybe not drinking your calories or not eating after 7 o'clock. Sometimes we don't tie our mood swings and our tiredness to what we're eating and drinking, but they play a huge role in how we feel later or how we sleep that night. Yeah, you get instant gratification by having sugar in your coffee, but you can predict the sugar crash that follows it by mid-morning if you're like me. I mean, you can get instant gratification by eating a carb-loaded lunch. But come 2 or 3, because of that carb crash, you're searching out coffee, which that really affects your sleep at night, which causes you to feel extra tired the next day, which makes you want to eat sugar for energy. And this cycle just starts all over. Same goes for what you feed your mind. What you feed your mind predicts what you talk about, think about, and look for. And we live in a society that really promotes comfort and instant gratification. And we're coming up with ways to make life easier and easier. But just because it's available, it doesn't mean we have to use it. I mean, if it makes you better, then of course use it. But if it's going to weaken you or make you less healthy or feel depressed, then is it really making your life easier? Just because society has evolved to the point where you never have to leave your house to live, does that mean you want to use that? For me, that is a huge no. You create your future by being intentional. You can predict your future by looking at your habits. Technology is evolving, and we will, of course, want to use the things that make sense for us, that make us better. But we also have to remember we're not robots. We're humans. And just because a robot can do it for us, it doesn't mean we want it to. I've been craving nature lately. You may notice you have as well. It's probably because we've gotten a little carried away with our relationship with automation and technology. It's not normal for us to be on our phones 24/7 or to be inside 24/7. I read recently we spend 93% of our time indoors in a temperature-controlled environment. Sometimes the only sun we see is walking from our car to the house or the office. I mean, we've gotten away from the things that make us the happiest. Challenges, natural light, and community. What you eat, what you drink, the amount of movement your body gets, the natural light you get, and the things you feed your mind, these are all creating your future. My challenge to you this week is to take one day and look at each decision you make and ask yourself, how's this going to make me feel today? Is this creating the best version of me possible, or is it making me weak? You show me your daily habits, and I'll show you your future. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days.
Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.